Ashlin Hadden here, owner of Ashlin Hadden Insurance, and this is
Zee.
Zee. She's our commercial manager. Welcome to another episode of Ashlin Protects Your Assets.
Woo!
Yeah, today we're going to have a good time talking a little bit about products. Look at all this stuff we've got. This is stuff that you as Amazon sellers sell either as private label or even as wholesale and retail.
Arbitrage.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a couple of products and tell you a little bit about them, why we think they're risky or not risky, and we're going to open it up for some comments below. So we hear every day, well, I sell items that aren't risky. My items can't hurt somebody, things like that. So we're going to go through a couple of those that we've actually been through and talked to customers about, and then just some random stuff that we picked up. So absolutely. One of my favorite, Z, is we had a client call, and she was private labeling these baby wraparound cloth things.
There's nothing risky about a little piece of cloth. I don't
That's
understand.
exactly what she said. She said, Ashlyn, I don't understand. It's just a yard of fabric. So I'm like, you're right. This is just a yard of fabric, but this yard of fabric is in charge of holding a 6, 8, 10-pound child 5 feet off the ground. Child is here, ground is here. So yeah, it's just a yard of fabric, but this yard of fabric could potentially rip, fall, come untied, any of that stuff, and that child now is laying on the ground.
A lot of risk there, a lot of liability there.
Do you think parents are going to sue if their child falls on the ground because your product didn't hold a knot right? Absolutely. So we're taking this one and we're putting this one in the risky category. Yes, it's a yard of fabric, but it's a huge risk. So, all right, Z, your turn. You grab one.
All right. So something super non-risky, guys. We all love our little Tupperware, don't we? Very little risk here. Very common home item. Something people retail arbitrage by the bundles. And, of course, they're private label. Very low risk. Home items are always a good bet. Can't go wrong with something simple, something plastic, something that's minimal, very limited assembly. Just a couple of pieces.
So
Perfect.
We'll let you sell that one. That one's okay. Let's go to supplements.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have so many people want to sell supplements all day, every day. Now, we're fine with you selling supplements. It's okay to wholesale them. It's okay to RA or OA them in little quantities.
Itty bitty little quantities.
Don't make your entire store supplements or we're going to tell you no.
Right.
If you want to private label your own supplements, we absolutely can help you still, but just open your wallet. Big risk comes big reward. So if you want to sell something that's a little bit higher risk, you're going to have to pay for it. Again, insurance is all about risk. We want to know if your product's going to hurt somebody, what the liability is going to be if they have to end up, the insurance company ends up having to pay out. So supplements are okay in little quantities with RAOA and wholesale. You want to private label these, have a good sized fat wallet because it's going to cost you a little bit. So.
That's going to be the price. So let's try another very low risk item. Who doesn't love black gold? This is a normal standard coffee cup.
This is my coffee cup too. The girls got me. World's okayest boss. Okay.
But this is something really simple, home items you'll see all around. People love to bundle these. People love to private label these. People love to retail arbitrage these. So simple, no assembly, easy to insure, minimal price.
Goes along with this thing. Everybody likes these. Everyone likes the Yetis. Everyone likes the knockoff Yetis.
I love my Yeti.
Super, super low risk. Any of these two items, you are good to go on these. So these are good ones to have.
Yes.
Let's do one more. Let's do the cutter.
Yeah.
Anybody who has seen me on stage has, or seen one of my presentations, has seen the awful picture of someone's finger being chopped off by a watermelon cutter. Now, this is an apple cutter, but it goes along the same lines. I didn't have a watermelon cutter at home, but I do have an apple cutter at home. So the claim that we went through, the customer bought their their watermelon cutter online, and they were cutting the watermelon, and as they pressed down, the handle snapped off and their finger got caught underneath and ripped the top portion of her finger off. So do we think this is high risk or low risk?
That's going to be high risk.
So
just a hunch.
Definitely anything that's got sharp edges on it is definitely going to be in your higher risk. Now, if this was RA, OA, wholesale, again, of course, we can always ensure that. It's going to be a lot less risky if you're RA, OA, and wholesaling it versus if you're private labeling it. So anything sharp, anything that can get caught, knives, pointy things, that kind of stuff is always going to be a little bit higher risk, but still definitely insurable. So I hope this helps a little bit for you to think about what you're selling and what the risks that can happen with those things that you're selling. And remember, everything that you sell can and will be used against you in a court of law. So just keep that in mind. So we'll be back next time with some more risky or not. So thanks for watching. Ashlin protects your assets. Have a good night.
Bye, you guys.